Hi folks, welcome to another episode of The Carly Life. Today we're taking our anti-coronavirus outing. We're taking Mamita, myself, and Shushu to a little nature hike on the north shore of Long Island here. Actually, it's in the town of Huntington in the area of Northport that not many people are familiar with, but some are. This is a former private tract of land that was part of a large estate. It's been converted to a county public park now, and it is in the vicinity of the Meadow golf course, and it actually kind of hugs the golf course a little bit, proceeds all the way to the north shore on the water of Long Island Sound, and piggybacks along the side of Macklemore Road. And you'll see it when we get there, but it's a nice little outing. There's a lot of little trails back there. That's kind of cool. And there's actually streams that run through it. There's a couple little ponds back there. And if you're familiar with Shearer's Nursery, years ago they actually used to harvest goldfish in two of those ponds. They're now filled with weeds, etc. But that was a little history, local history from Shearer's Nursery, which is actually the largest aquatic lily pod dealer in the United States, right here in Northport. Go figure. Anyway, we're heading out now, and we'll check in when we get there. Okay, folks, we're here at the parking area. It's very small. It's called Cranberry Hill, the area, and we're gonna get out, get Shushu on the leash temporarily, and then let her run free once we get on the trail. Don't we all have to be off the leash once in a while? Absolutely. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, parking is a little limited here. There's not much, but enough. It's usually not busy. And where is this? This is park is located on the intersection of Waterside Road in Northport and Seaside Court, and it's just at the entrance to the Crab Meadow golf course. So this is where we will walk along the side of the road momentarily, just to get to the walking trail. Come on, let's go. Here they come. You can see those are the Northport stacks there. That's our local power plant, oil-fired. It's the second largest oil-fired power plant in the United States, and also the second largest smokestack from an oil-fired plant in the United States. Just going to take you over here to the sign. Let you see what the sign actually says, the name, official name of the park. In case you are in the area here, you want to check it out. So it's Alexander G. McKay Preserve at Cranberry Hill County Park. We're in Suffolk County, in the hamlet of or town of village of Northport and Long Island. Okay, let's go. I didn't even go that way.
Nothing here.
Okay. So here we go. Ladies first.
Should I let her off now?
Yeah, stay. Alrighty, there you go. So this is the entry trail to the park. We like to let Shushu off the leash whenever possible.
And she stays close by.
Yeah, usually within 10-20 feet. Might be a little muddy in some areas because we had rain yesterday. Yeah, we had rain yesterday. Hello, how are you? Hello, Mamita.
I'm coming.
Oh, I hear kids. That means kids are roaming around. That's good that they're out and just not on their toys and their little handhelds. Oh, that's good. See that? We have people here. Girls walking around. Good to see. I'll show you one of the ponds I was referring to earlier. You can see that right in there, and there are fish in those ponds.
There's kids in them.
Yeah, I'm not filming the kids.
Oh.
And you can see a stream over here. This is a naturally occurring stream that actually runs through part of this park. But this is natural water from a natural springs somewhere uphill here. And if you come here a little later in the season, you might see little minnows in here and all kinds of things that kids love to get out of creeks. Doesn't that sound nice? Yeah, nice. A well-worn hiking path. Alrighty, and away we go. Now, in the summertime, this is all vegetated, meaning all the foliage is in full bloom, and it's mostly a mix of soft and hardwood, some pine, but it's a nice diverse area. I will continue a little further, and here you can see there are paths that go to different areas. I have not checked all of them out, but way up on a hill there you can see a little bit of an old house. It's part of a large estate that used to be part of this entire complex and property here. Oh, we got two mallards over there. Beautiful. Aren't those mallards just pretty? Hey, they're happy. Love is in the air. Right?
Oh, they went away.
Oh, they got their little nest over there. It's nice to get out and away from the infrastructure of Long Island. This is God's infrastructure. Right, Mamita?
Yes.
I used to take, when I was a Cub Scout den leader, I used to take them in here. And sometimes we'd walk, sometimes they'd go bring their bicycles. Oh, they had a grand old time. And
You have to stop somewhere and let her explore.
hey, you can see a nice meandering path. This is also fun for mountain biking. It's not challenging, it's just, you know, nice to get off onto a trail. Long Island doesn't have too many trails, but if you know where they are, they're pretty nice. Right, Shushu? Hey, say hello. Yeah, do a curtsy. Alright. You see any squirrels or bunnies?
Where's the bunny?
Where's the bunny?
Where?
Hey,
Go get it.
go get the bunny.
Go. Find the bunny.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Get it. Go.
Yeah, what dog doesn't love that?
There it is. Go get it. There it is. There it is. Get the bunny.
So here you can see some in the distance, some golfers golfing. We are on the perimeter of Crab Meadow Golf Course, which is a really nice town-owned golf course here in Huntington, the town of Huntington. And we have a few golfers out today. We got a little bit of a hill to climb here, and that is fun to come down on the mountain bike, I must say. This is actually a right-of-way for a natural gas pipeline that comes to Long Island from Connecticut, I believe. Crosses Long Island Sound, and this is part of the right-of-way. And it's been fully restored. It looks great. There's our golfers out here enjoying their Wednesday off. Hey, listen, if you can't go to work, why not golf? Yeah. Hello. Well, Long Island doesn't have a lot of elevation. I think its maximum elevation is 600 feet and change somewhere in Nassau County. But there's a little bit of elevation here. I estimate from to the top of the hill to the elevation where we started, about 100 feet. Nothing extreme by any means. But it's nice and varied, which is enjoyable. So we're not just walking on flat terrain all the time. There you can see the golf course. We're actually going to go to the top of this hill and get into the woods in a moment. And we'll check in with you there. and enjoying this walk out. Well, this is going on my 3rd week post hernia surgery, and it feels good to be out. I'm moving quite well. So that's history, and moving on to bigger and better things, and enjoying the day off with my lovely wife, Mamita Maria. She only has 1 day off a week, maybe more coming.
I mean, I hope not, but whatever.
Yeah, but when we're off together and she's off and I'm only work part-time, she still works full-time, but the day that we're off together, we try to do things outside of the house, at least part of the day. So as you can see, we crested a little bit of a rise here. Looks like some kids placed some things by that hump there to do a jump off of a little berm. And we're almost ready to hang into the woods on the left here. Maybe I'll come back in the summertime, show you what it looks like in the summer where everything's fully grown. Right now everything looks bare, but it's still nice and peaceful and quiet. No sound of traffic whatsoever. Just a few chirping birds here and there.
Can we bring the drone here?
We'll talk about that some other time.
Oh, right.
All right, we're making a left turn here,
Left
and we're
turn?
heading into the woods. That drone noise that you hear in the background is one of the golf course maintenance vehicles. I think they're actually mowing the lawn, if there is any lawn to be mowed. Oh, maybe they're fertilizing or picking up leaves. Looks like they're sucking up leaves off the golf course. It's actually a pretty nice day today here in New York. It's Long Island. It's about 50 degrees, and pretty nice out, right?
Beautiful.
Oh, it's just light jacket weather.
The big log.
Watch the big log. So here you can see the golf course and the stacks that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, it's in great condition for a town golf course. This is quite nice, and still reasonable greens fees for members of the town or just the general public at large. So if you like the golf and you're up this way, I recommend the Meadow golf course. It's a nice course. Okay, let's continue on our journey into the hinterland. Now, this is fun to go up here at night. I've done that too with the Cub Scouts with flashlights. That's quite a challenge. Night hiking. Oh, my guide is way up ahead of me on the trail here, peeking through the woods, maybe hiding on me, trying to scare me. I'm no fool. I've been down that road before. I've been down that dusty trail because I'm easily spooked. Well, what she doesn't realize is her pink jacket is a giveaway, so she thinks she's gonna scare me. So I'll fake it this time. You wanted to scare me, right?
Huh?
You wanted to scare me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, she tells anyway.
your pink jacket was giving it away.
No, but she looks exactly where I'm hiding.
Of course. I pay her. She doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, you get paid, huh?
Check this out. Now, some people can get this off a tree and make a real nice wood turning out of it. I've not tried that myself, but I've seen it done. Pretty, right? Nice. It's good to be outside. Fresh air. No virus in this air. It's clean. How are you doing, Mamita?
Good.
Yeah? Should we go a different route this time?
You mean on our way back?
No, on our way going.
Yeah.
Take a different path. Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we'll find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Well, that was yesterday. It was St. Patrick's Day. I guess it won't be a pot of gold. We are heading north, if anyone wants to know. Eventually, north ends up at Long Island Sound. Don't get impaled on anything.
I know.
Alright. This is what she likes to do things too. And that looks very weak in the middle. It might break.
Alright.
So. Ta-da!
Look at that.
Pretty good.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now a little.
Yeah, it's nice to be out. Fresh air feels good. What do you say, Shushu? You like it too? Yeah? Look at your tail. Yeah, I know. I love you. You're such a good girl. I love mommy too. Now we're going downhill. This is about a 3% grade down. So you can see this would be fun with mountain bikes. Nothing too challenging, just fun to ride. We should try that one time. Come here with the mountain bikes. You can hear a pin drop here. It's so nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So nice and quiet.
Now we're going uphill.
Uphill and around the corner to Grandma's house. You kind of see where the path meanders through up and down these really light rolling hills. It's pretty. It's nice in the summertime too. It's much shadier, of course, but this time of year is still also nice, enjoyable. It's quiet. Nobody bothers you. Not that they should on a nature trail. How we doing back there? You keeping up the rear?
Great.
Great. Okay. Yeah, it's not like you're hiking in the Rockies, but Long Island has its own beauty too. Hello down there. Who's in there? Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? Who hasn't read that story today, kids, right? The Billy Goat Gruff. Remember that?
Yeah.
Alright, this time we're going to go left. Last time we went right. See this little marker here on the tree?
Oh, yeah.
Right takes us easy way back home. Now we're going to take a left turn.
Go
We're going
left.
to go explore. We're going to look for that pot of, what was it? Gold. Well, we'll see about that. That's an interesting composition. And that's where we just came from, down there and over the hill. So let's proceed on. Ah, another decision maker. We are going left. Last time we went right. So let's see what's this way.
Wow, that tree got ripped up at one point. See that?
Yeah, well, we have enough hurricanes to knock down trees, but there is a group that comes by here once in a while, does trim the trees that fall over the what do you call it, trail. Yeah. Looks like somebody left their mark here. It's not uncommon. We all were kids once. We carved our initial, boyfriend, girlfriend, in a tree there, and oh, look at that, how sweet it is. Yeah, okay. There was one tree at Hoyt's farm that was full of them. Boyfriend, girlfriend hearts. It was the big climbing pine on the back end of Hoyt farm by just past the pond. That tree has declined over the years.
Where you had yours?
Probably.
Yours in green?
Yeah. The tree, we were able to climb that so high that you could see Fire Island from it, and the north shore of Long Island from the same tree. Was a huge hemlock with great climbing branches. That tree has died off and is no more, unfortunately. So it was a fond memory. I'm glad I climbed it. What's up, Mamita? What are we doing?
Just picking up something.
All right. Yeah. How we doing, Shushu? You doing good? Yep. What is that? Is that a gordita? Is that a chalupa? What is that up there?
A gordita.
A gordita? Oh, that's a chupacabra. We create all these silly words for her to conjure up in her mind to be some significant animal that's out in the woods hiding or waiting for her her finding. Well, it looks like somebody lives down in that little hole, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make another left turn. Today's left day. You know why today's left day? Tell him, Mamita.
Because I'm left-handed.
Right. I mean left. Hey, look at this vine going up here. So this is one of these, what do they call it? Parasitic species that, you know, they vine up to other trees and they eventually take them over and kill them. I've seen this a lot on the interstate, especially going down south. See, here's another example of what these vines can do to a tree. They totally take it over and devour it. Amazing how Mother Nature works, right? So survival of the fittest. Not always the prettiest, but definitely the fittest. Yeah, they're all over these trees here. Check it out. See how it's taken over? They starve out the light, and eventually the native plant can no longer survive. All right, keep going. Oh, I see some marshy type of terrain ahead of us. We could be nearing some water. Oh, what's that sound? I heard geese. Did you hear geese?
I did.
Yeah. Geese and golf courses get along real well. Now check this out. This is some ancient wall that was back here. This is probably some from when this was a farm at one point. This is evidence of a wall or structure. And look, we don't even have, this is not native to Long Island, but there's granite here. Look at that beautiful schist of granite. Beautiful. And this looks like a piece of a firewall from an old vehicle. I can't tell you what vehicle it is, but there's definitely evidence of a wall and a structure here. Right, Mamita? So it's maybe a foundation from somebody's house. Maybe the farmer or one of his outbuildings. You can probably see and hear that light aircraft. The reason you see a lot of light aircraft around here is because those smokestacks that I showed you earlier are a reporting checkpoint from coming into Class Delta or Class D airspace, which is controlled airspace that encompasses the Republic Airport about 10 miles to the southwest of here, and that's a very good visual landmark that the pilots report in at on approach, and sometimes when they're in the vicinity, just so that air traffic control knows where folks are in the area. Okay, I'll let you go ahead of me. Get a nice shot of you going under the bridge there.
Me? Okay.
Oh, somebody's got to take the high road, somebody's got to take the low road. Alrighty.
Wait for me, Shushu. Wait.
Can you imagine what this sounded like when this fell? Whew, boy. By the sound of that plane, I know it's a single engine Pilatus, 350 horsepower probably. Yeah, I know my airplane engines. What are you waiting for?
For you?
All right, carry on.
Over here. Up here. Stay here.
How are you doing, guys? Share the trail, right, Mamita? There it is, there's the golf course. Yeah. So we made a big loop here. I'm coming back around the golf course again. We came down this trail. We went down that way. We made a big loop going left, 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 left all the way. Next time we come on this trail, we'll take you right, 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 right. And we'll cross a stream and some other things to see down that way. But that's for another video. Right now, we're heading back. And we'll post this video in a little while so you can vicariously see what the Carly life is about. And hopefully getting out in nature is something you can do once in a while, and more than once in a while, hopefully more frequent if you're able to, because it takes the edge off of so many things and reconnects you with your own thoughts, just the solitude and beauty of Mother Nature, and the noise, the daily noise of our culture, which needs to quiet down once in a while too. But if the culture doesn't quiet down, we take proactive steps to quiet ourselves down, which is healthy. It makes for healthy living all around, mentally and physically. So I highly recommend getting out in nature. It doesn't have to be a crazy rigorous hike up El Capitan in Yosemite, or hiking any of the Grand Tetons. You can do it right in your local neighborhood. Hey, if you're only able to, get to the mall and walk around a little bit. So that's my 2 cents. Enough preaching for today. And here we are, back on the main trail, and we're going to head back home and have some lunch, energy up for the next event of today, whatever it may be. It could be laundry, it could be an outdoor project, who knows. But there's my two right and left hand people, Mamita and Shushu. God bless them. I'd be nowhere without them. And I'm every day grateful to have my lovely wife be my best friend and companion forever. Okay, hopefully you all have one too, or a friend. Well, let us be your friend if you need, and we'll try to be here for you in some way. What a pretty sound that was. Can't quite figure out that bird. Oh, thank you. What a nice view that was. Okay, we'll see you on the backside, and hope you enjoyed this little walk with us on one of Long Island's little known North Shore trails. Talk to you soon. Have a nice Wednesday, and may God bless you today and always.